Hello and welcome back to some more Dwarf Fortress with me, the Green Dragon. We are still carrying all the stuff, everywhere, because obviously that is our thing. Also, why don't you we'll permit metal, but we'll take it off of gold, and that's actually it. We'll keep all the metal here except for the gold, and of course the coke, which are gonna be kept in separate things. Okay. Lye containing item. You don't have enough lye. How the frack do you not have enough lye? I ordered you to make 30. How do you not have enough lye? Okay, maybe something went wrong or something. 13 units of soap is enough for a long time, especially if nobody's getting hurt. And requiring it for disinfectant, so... Still deciding to go through those, eh? Interesting. Hmm. That's interesting, certainly. Maybe if I dug through here. That will look weird, I know, but I think it's kind of justified in this case. Also, we'll need to lock those rocks out, but we'll have to actually wait until a lot of this other stuff gets carried and done. That needs to be dug. Also, here we'll just place some doors to make this neater. And these will be normal traffic areas. Right? Yay, so that, well, hopefully by having designated areas like so, this will actually speed things up slightly as far as traveling is concerned. Hopefully, a little bit. I don't know if it will, but it might. Wait, really? It actually had an effect? Corrupted by a Dralta. Really? By this Dralta. Listen, just come down. Killing using military squads seems excessive, but in this case I think it's kind of justified, because fuck the Draltas anyway. And look at that gold bar stockpile. We have gold bars for days. Speaking of, I can cancel that actually, but speaking of, we have two things that need doing. We need to do what do we need to do? We need to do coke, right? Make coke from bituminous coal. Alright. And we need to smelt some castrite just to work our way through our supply. Because I suppose it's better to have it in bars and ready to go. And we can always turn it into bins and barrels, which will be relatively easy since castrite is not... I think tin is relatively light for metal. Right, and that's a lot of stuff. Okay. So we have a lot of guys. Well, yeah, that's the thing. Some of that might still end up being... You know what? Okay, where are the... Okay. I can't see anything here because of all the miasma. And everyone is doing something else. anyway. Or do dwarves not just not have the cleaning enabled and are thus not getting the garbage out? I mean, that could be a thing, right? Yeah, and the new arrivals on this certainly don't. That could explain a great deal as to why they're not doing that. There, alchemy enabled. Does this change the equation? Yes or no? Little bit? Maybe? Not so much, no. Yeah, all that goblinite getting claimed at once, kind of a bad idea. Everyone had a cow. The whole fortress ground to a halt when we did that. Can't really do that kind of stuff if we have any sense. Should have been more careful. Apparently there's dwarven rum barrels there, for whatever reason, which I find extremely disturbing and weird. Apparently, maybe they were carrying those with them, for whatever reason, like supplies. Come with your own booze. Yeah, I'm betting a lot of dwarves have gotten nauseated by the sun recently. So... Oh, that's not good. Someone has a gold cabinet. Yep, this gets removed. No, no, no. No, 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 get your stuff out of there. That gold cabinet is going elsewhere. That is definitely not how that is gonna go. Okay. Like, seriously, someone must have messed with my orders. It can't, of course, be the fact that I must have screwed those orders up. Nope, someone messed with them and appropriated a fancy piece of furniture meant for the nobility. Which obviously must not, cannot, and will not be. Obviously. That's you. Why the frack? Really? Like, really? Oh god, it's fracking damn it. Okay, we need someplace for miscellaneous, actually finished goods at some point. I guess. Well, this seems to be developing into a sort of a living area thing. Right? Well, could actually just have a small stockpile here. Let's say, yay so, yes. You know, yeah, that sounds good, we'll do that. That sounds absolutely freaking amazing, in fact. Are you nearly done? Please tell me you're nearly done. Rotten fish, rotten everything, everything is going to shit here. No, if we run out of things to make booze out of, that will be the real disaster. Though, of course, having sweet pods and the like will be good, I would say. Marquise cut lapis lazuli. Yes, good. Maybe we should endeavor to have all W, was it? Yes. Range. Yes, we're gonna go with, say, always have between 500 and 1000. Maintain a supply. There you go. That way, we should be relatively good, all things considered. And you are making lavish meals of all kinds of things. They're actually using the wheat and the sugar we've prepared. It's kind of nice to see that happen, actually. This needs to be smooth, and this is where we're gonna keep crutches and the like, cause all the miscellaneous goods, finished goods that we're not keeping elsewhere, need to be kept somewhere, obviously. They're still carrying stuff, incidentally, inside. It's still happening. Okay, so we would need to dig out another thing here in order to make that happen the way we want it to. Alright, and look at that, that is just covered in vomit. Those poor dwarves, they've really gotten adapted to living in caves, huh? Interesting. Actually, now that things have gotten better, we can afford to have doors for these. So in case things, oh I don't know, go to hell. What is butchery? No. Butchers, you, right. Haven't had to make one for a while. We're gonna have a total of 3 so that, I mean, if we're gonna have a fracton of butchers, we might as well have a fracton of butcheries, so as to ensure that animals always get, you know, butchered, even if we have like 100 grundles. Dralta fat, eh? Grundle meat, everything, really. And, you know, let's actually do the same for tanneries, cause just in case, right? Just in case everything goes to hell, you can always handle it that way. Actually, no. We're gonna make it look neater than that. We're gonna have both of those in lines on either side. It's gonna be awesome. Honest. I promise, it'll be awesome. But yeah, it's gonna be a lot of butchered dead animal. Just get to it. Please, someone. Yes, no, maybe? Nobody seems to be working on it right now. But they will. Okay, so this is butchering and that is not. That's interesting. But okay. I'm gonna set this to give to piles and workshops. Say these 2. Yay, so, and butcher. Extract. No? Apparently not. Interesting. Yep, and that has gotten rotten as well, and we're gonna see some wonderful miasma there. That's great. Maybe I should have a chimney for ventilation. Like build it up 4 or 5 levels. Have it open. Nice open spot leading to the surface there so that it can air out. Maybe. I don't know. Kind of. Yeah, apparently we're butchering based on a single thing. Speaking of, dump all of this. Actually, no, what the frack am I doing? No, 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 undump this, never mind. Never mind, that's just insane and it makes no sense. Also, no, these 3 tiles are for a very important reason restricted. Actually, no, not restricting, but really low traffic. Try not to step through there. And yeah, just go by way of this. That will be better. So, you know, you don't have to go through there if you can avoid it. In fact, you probably shouldn't. Right, random crap here that we need to get rid of. And by random crap I mean random rocks, of course, that are really, really not what we want here. So, goodbye rocks. Also that. Interesting how these jobs work out. Okay, workshop orders. Slaughter, butcher. Now let's turn this back on. Slaughter Butcher. And we'll see how that goes. What is that? A giant mole. Well, that being the case, let's just stomp on it. Send someone with an axe down there and deal with it for me. Thank you! Oh, that's the hunter actually. Interesting, interesting. Interesting. So good things are happening. Alright. Alright. So there's that. Has this been claimed? Is that a pile of vomit all over the barrel of valuable booze? Oh, dwarves. And you are still happily engraving all of the world. You are not at all close to being done, but yeah, that's a major project that will take a while. They can be expected to be busy for the conceivable future. Alright, we can live with that, I suppose. You are still bringing the stuff inside. Yes, of course you are. What are you doing? Busy resetting the traps? How often do you need to reload those? I mean, that just seems stupid, the fact that you have to reload them so bloody often. I mean, all those... Dwarven child. Great, 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 great. Actually, something we should look into is we have a theoretical source of minor, extremely minor amounts of adamantium, right? So that being the case, we should probably dig some of this out. So let's do just that. And speaking of, this should definitely involve, you know, raw adamantine, yes. That should definitely be included. That sounds great. And you know, I might just alter these weapon traps to actually have non-bolts and just actual proper weapons, like, oh, I don't know. We'll make a bunch of spears, right? And we'll just store away and sell the bone crossbows, cause fuck those, right? Maybe. We'll consider it anyway. And that's obviously rotting. I mean, look at this. It's... No. They're all busy doing this, and what's the freaking point? No. Just get rid of those. It's not working out. Down below, maybe. Cause there at least it's having some sort of effect, sure. But here, frack no. I mean, stonefall traps, again, they're extremely primitive. But at least they achieve something. Anyway, why don't wooden spear? Wooden spear. We're gonna replace the entryway traps with wooden spears. I estimate that I need about 200 of those. That's 150. Wooden spear. 30 wooden spear. And another 30. Have a few spares. There. Now that will go a long way. Also, kill the trees. We're gonna need munition for those spears. And yes, exactly, screw it all. Also, you may use bins for this. All of the bins. There you go, it's now allowed. Have fun. Have all the fun. Yes, and we'll be on constructing these as well, cause really... In fact, I might just keep them removed and... yeah, have a few other types of traps, or rather use the spears for the traps down below. Okay. Okay, the Baroness meets with the elf diplomat. You have disrespected the trees in this area. But this is what we have come to expect from your stunted kind. Further abuse cannot be tolerated. Let this be a warning to you. See, yes, but I have this wooden spear trap project you might have heard about, so no. You may come in riding on your unicorns, but that will not help you. You will die horribly. Anyway, so we have that place for the finished goods of the certain kind. Alright, let us... we will not be keeping gold stuff here, but everything else. Like permit, but armor, this no, figurines, amulets, scepters, rings, bracelets, large gems, totems, legwear, and everything else we can keep here. Well, except for goblets, admittedly. There you go. All of that. And everyone will be busy carrying that for the conceivable future, of course. Cause, you know, reasons. Everyone's gonna be nice and busy. In theory. And what are you doing? Oh, right. Doing all the things, in fact. And you're carrying all the things inside. Yes, 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 yes. Horian supplies. And not so great on booze, running a bit low on plants, but other than that we're doing great. I actually want to widen this a bit, just to make things easier. But yeah, down below having like major spear trappage might not be the worst idea. Holy crap, they've actually gotten good. You know, just maintaining all of that, huh? Wow, they've gotten really, really good. It's impressive. Also, there's Gorlak, apparently. Could go and kill it. I mean, where did it go? There. Yes, I have a feeling that it now use the crappier squad. They need a bit of killing experience, I think. You are... doing what? Gonna go and tan something, are you? Or are you just bringing it over to the stockpile? Overall, I'd say things are looking great. Sort of. Sort of. Are you horrified by the open sky and the snowstorm? Because that's fucked up in a very cool sort of way. Right, and you are... yeah, it doesn't really work very well because, you know, all the stuff you chop up keeps getting screwed over by the backlog, right? And then we have to bring it outside where it gets to rot under the open sky. Again, do we want to... do we want to keep anything other than actual bones? I don't know, actually. Okay, we have some people not doing anything. Could you please carry the food downstairs then? Or is it that there are not enough barrels? But we should have enough barrels. True, surely. Oh, that got filled up fast, huh? Are there any bins to be had? No, I think we're out. Ouch. Okay, how are we doing on the spears? Yeah, no. We are gonna remove those. We're gonna make 60. 60 enough? You know what? No, just remove these. We're not gonna have traps on the main entrance. That's not that important, actually. What we will have is wooden bins. No, gods damn you. Frack. Wooden bin, not cabinet. Bin. This is so annoying. No, gods damn it. Stupid laptop keyboard. Hate. Tin bin. 30. Tin bin. 30. 30, yes. Wait. Son of a... Tin bin. Let's try this again. 30. There we go. Let's make a lifetime supply of bins. Ensure that our fortress is properly stocked with all kinds of valuable furnishings. Yeah, there are so many things that are like to be actually something I had forgotten about, and I just remembered that we intend to do at some point. We have lots of extra ropes, and honestly, we need justice rooms. And by justice rooms, I mean rooms for the imprisonment of peoples, for when they've been naughty. Well, actually, maybe not quite like that. Maybe just little cells like this, cause screw the criminals. If they offend the nobility, frack 'em. Right, and this can... how do we want to set this up? We do want the ability to expand this further, right? Well, that being the case, we can actually do just a long corridor of cells here, right? I mean, not that long a one, but something like this, just where we can lock people away and forget about them. Z. Justice. There are no criminals. Nobody's been a dick, according to the nobles. Which is sort of good, I suppose. Well, certainly not a bad thing. Gastrite, Coke, steel bar. Alright, so all is good there. Sweet pods are getting made. That's good. It's really good, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Can make dwarven rum out of those or something. This is clearly a thing, where we have a thing. Let's just dump all of that and atom smash it. Just get rid of it, right? And make some more dwarfs hurl their lunch as they see the blinding light of daylight sun. 'Cause fuck 'em, really. Okay. And this is why we have traps on this, because every time one of these animals tried to crawl into our base, they would go rampaging through said base if we didn't. Are you actually gonna just fuck it up? Well, with your pick or something. Well, that's done. Oh, green tourmalines. Sweet. Okay, obviously these will have to be dumped, right? I mean, yes, we'll lose some coke, but... you know, whatever. It needs to be done. Horrified. By what? What is horrifying you? speaking of, I mean, there's a giant earthworm here, but that's about it. Actually, let's go and kill it just to be safe. I mean, actually no, leave it alone. Let's not kill the wildlife unless we have to. Right, that's them bringing wood inside, which is again gonna take a fraction of time. But yeah, at least we'll be able to clean out the stockpile and be really, really well off, I think. Yes, 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 good. Just, yep, horrified. Because the sun. They don't like the sun. It's wonderful. So the weather has cleared. Apparently that speeds up the game slightly. Good to know. Yay, kids. Wonderful. Just wonderful. But they are actually being pretty quick about carrying all the little things. Yeah, most of the stuff here isn't that heavy, which is good since stuff, right? It does bother me that most dwarves are very quick to gather the... I mean, this is passable, right? So why aren't I doing things? Why aren't I bringing the food inside? It's mildly worrying. But, you know. I suppose. Yep, nearly done. We're gonna atom smash all of that stuff because... really, just... no. Just no. We're gonna keep all the bodies there, it's gonna make things a lot... or, you know, we're gonna just smash all the bodies there, it's gonna make things a lot easier in a lot of fun ways. Hopefully. Hopefully it will help. Actually gonna close that window. There we go. Alright. Anyway, I'm gonna split the video here. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this and I'll see you guys in the next episode. So see you